Welcome back, everybody. My name is Nicholas Bogroff-Gansel, and I am creatively bankrupt. So today, we're going to be diving into Season 1, Episode 6 of Undone, titled Prayers and Visions. I mean, that could kind of be the title of every episode, apart from the first one. Yeah, even in that one, she had a vision right there at the end. Like, yeah, I don't know. It'd be kind of like if the Season 3 premiere of Avatar was called The One Where They Bend Shit. Like, I don't know, just... Oh, okay, here's an idea. Prayers. They mention in, I think, last episode, that she's a priestess. There's the thing where they're on vacation, and the guy's playing the instrument, the concha, and he's like, "Oh, maybe your grandmother was a priestess, like this little one." And so maybe it has something to do with that. I don't know. But, like, the whole visions thing, like, that feels like that's just been the whole show at this point. Last episode, she found out about the whole breaking up with her boyfriend, and she found out that her sister cheated on her fiancé. Because I totally spaced on the fact that in episode 2, Becca was like, "Wait, you don't remember why we were fighting?" And, like, she didn't, because of the car crash. So, yeah, that could be interesting. I honestly have no idea where this episode's going to go. Because the last episode was kind of this show's equivalent of a bottle episode, where it was like, hey, let's just really dig into one conversation, and obviously do the whole moving through time and space and thought patterns thing, but how that ties in to a single conversation as opposed to over the course of a bunch of days. And that was really cool and interesting. I wasn't expecting that. It actually made the episode a lot more emotionally powerful, I think. So I don't know if they're going to keep doing stuff like that, or if that was kind of a one-off. But I really don't know where they're going to go from here, because most of the plot threads I was predicting have either come to pass or been nullified, or I don't know. Like, maybe we'll learn more about the dad and the student he may or may not have been fucking, but there's no real evidence that that's going to specifically happen this episode. I mean, if next episode's the wedding, I don't know. I mean, at some point in the next 3 episodes, we're going to learn more about their relationship. Whether we learn, oh, they never had sex, but, you know, doesn't mean he was totally faithful to his wife. Or whether it means, you know, oh yeah, they were totally fucking and he's been lying about it. Because there's clearly more there than he's admitting to. So, I don't know if that's going to be this episode or that's going to wait till the end. I think I'm just going to start the episode because I have nothing interesting to say in anticipation for this. The last episode really floored me. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Oh, and as always, if you're watching my videos without watching the original content first, you're doing the content a disservice and you're doing yourself a disservice. If you really do want your first experience of Undone to involve me, then head over to my Patreon. For just $1, you can get access to my uncut reactions that you could play alongside the original content. Let's dive in. Ooh, starting at white. No longer. I forgot at the end of the last episode, she was like, "This is what's going on in my life." Fuck, this is the fallout from that. I totally spaced that that's how the last episode ended. Oh, they capitalized it this time. That's not usually the case.
Is that a frozen ghost? A frozen ghost who wants to keep me from my toast? A frozen ghost who wants to keep me from my toast? I must eat my toast.
See, when he was alive, he seemed delightful.
You didn't leave.
Why would I?
I thought he was going to say, did you change your mind again?
Yeah, I should totally get going.
Can you just leave me the French press because I really like how it makes coffees?
I also love that French press. So I guess I have to stay.
Oh. I wish he had a better apology, but they are really fucking cute together.
Look, I don't totally understand what you're going through, but I want to help if I can.
See, that's the correct response to a situation.
Check out their video.
While no one knows what the future holds, we're deciding it. We make the dreams that advance humanity, provide clean water and air. We do everything to keep us healthy and safe, and we even...
There are so many fucked up undertones to this commercial.
We never forget who we work for.
What the fuck was that?
What the hell was that?
Thank
And
you.
who do they work for?
Yeah, it is weird that they leave that hanging.
I could talk for like 5 minutes on
I'm
that.
a little scared to press anything on the site, because what if it, like, shoots a laser and destroys a warehouse?
You gotta do it. Congratulations, you just blew up a Syrian orphanage. Way to go.
Oh my god, why would you say that?
Oh my god, why would you do that?
It's time to tell him how much you want this baby.
I'll talk to him as soon as I get home.
Okay.
Thanks. Okay.
Oh, she's like counseling people at the church. Hey, Tyler Posey's back.
Sometimes when you're close to someone, it's easy to get stuck in a dynamic.
No, we are not stuck. She is stuck. She's very stubborn.
Okay. But having an outside voice could be helpful.
I'm very intrigued by this priest character.
San Antonio University plus Halloween 2002.
It is worth it.
It's called Searchable, spelled with a
What?
U.
What?
Did you say something?
No.
Oh, shit.
Maybe Charlie broke in, stole the research. There was a car chase and he ran them off the road to get rid of them.
Or
It's Charlie.
Okay, you go distract him, and I'll go get the baseball bat.
Oh god, it's so much worse.
We want to know if you want to come to the food tasting.
Food tasting? What is it, like a weird way of asking me to lunch?
The caterers are bringing samples to Reed's parents' house.
Is this food thing a free thing? Like, will the food be free for us to eat as freely as we want?
That's where my dad's lab was.
that really does scream college campus, though. The design right there.
Okay, Nance.
Oh, shit. Something's happening right now.
Wow. You lost someone too. I can feel it. Your little sister disappeared. I knew my dad was gone. But something in my body believed that he was still here, just waiting for me to find him.
Fuck.
I don't know if we have files from 2002.
Can you please just check? Nancy? Just this once.
Fuck. She's good.
That was amazing. Did you get all that just from her screensaver?
What?
So this is like real.
Mm-hmm. It's very, mustardy.
I know traditionally the bride's family does that, and I was hoping if there was more time.
No bother, Camilla.
There's actually nothing traditional about this wedding.
What do you mean?
What are we gonna do with you?
Oh, easy on the cheeks, Mom.
No.
My money maker.
Oh, yes it is.
Not really.
Well, I would like to pay for the rehearsal dinner.
It's not necessary.
This is starting to get uncomfortable.
Here's a list of names of people they interviewed about the break-in. Daryl!
His name is
was right. That's a
Gerald! Fuck you! No, it's not!
The boyfriend is always the murderer.
That's what I said. And it's weird you would say that.
Hey, I would never kill you. I swear.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this bit.
His name is Daryl, though.
Don't worry about me. I will be fine. Go to church with them.
You sure? It's just that this is the first time that they've asked me, so
Yes, I am sure.
I'm not sure what's at the core of this discomfort. There are elements I can identify as uncomfortable, but I really can't figure out what the core of it is.
Really pumped up those arms, huh, Daryl?
Excuse me? Who is that? It's just a canvasser. It took me a long time to put all that behind me. Your dad was a psycho. He convinced Farnaz she could help by being his research assistant and his test subject. She bought into his bullshit.
Oh, shit. She was his test subject. Did I know that? I don't think I knew that.
I don't think so.
What are you doing?
Oh, we're here to talk to Daryl.
What? We just talked to him.
Oh, how'd it go?
Badly.
Hey, Mom.
So you're definitely coming? Because Becca cannot make it.
Really hope she makes it, because
Oh,
as many
thank
issues
you
as
for
I have,
coming.
thank you. As many issues as I have with
I
her
am
mom.
the good one. We all know and agree on that.
It's not like her mom's a cruel person. Oh, the candle you light all the other
Christ,
candles with. Okay, for
rising
the life of me, I
glory,
couldn't think of
banish
what it
all
was.
darkness from our hearts. Alma, don't you think your mother did a beautiful job this evening?
Yeah, she did. She was very graceful, and she didn't burn down the church or nothing.
Well, I'm glad that you were here. She says you're not taking the medication that your therapist prescribed.
Did she?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I needed you to save me because there have been some times, so I get it, but I'm fine.
Why do you always have to make things so difficult?
Okay, Camilla, maybe we should give Alma some space.
Oh.
Excuse me? Sometimes I see her talking to people and there's nobody there.
Well, some might say that they see me talking to somebody who's not there.
Ah.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Gotcha. I have a sneaking suspicion he does know what he's talking about. Just because... I don't know.
Maybe we should just take a break from all this.
Look, you have an email from Global Creation Associates.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, it's him. It's Charlie Vanderhorn. Except it's Vanderhorn with a B, no wonder.
Oh my God, he's real.
Of course he's real.
I don't know, Alma. It seems dangerous. Maybe we should just leave this alone.
Is he getting scared because he believes her or because he doesn't, and he feels he's played along as far as he can?
Have you seen Camilla?
No, not yet. But I'm sure she will be here.
Ooh. She forgot to put out the eggs. Damn. Oh shit, it's over? Holy hell, that just flew by. That was a great episode. There have been very few... I don't think there have been any bad episodes of this show. But there have been very few episodes that don't leave me going, holy shit. But that one... It was very subtle compared to a lot of the other episodes. And I really liked that. It was much more about the mother than it usually is. And we finally started to see things from other characters' perspectives. So we're starting to see sometimes Alma just is talking to, you know, nobody, like her grandmother did. Whereas, because other times it seems like she's not. So when she was fighting with her boyfriend and she's in the bathroom talking at full volume with her father, you know, Sam's not like, who are you talking to in there? He just keeps talking like she's not saying anything. So sometimes it seems like she's not talking in the moment, and other times it's like, nah, she's very much talking in the moment. And I don't quite understand the distinction there. I don't think I'm supposed to. I don't think it's like a hard cut and dry kind of thing, but it is interesting. And yeah, this was a really interesting episode. We got to see Sam finally being a good boyfriend again. But I'm wondering if that other shitty side of him is going to come out soon, because now that they had that bad interaction with fucking Daryl. Can't believe that's his fucking name. I spelled it wrong, but still, Daryl. Basically, I'm wondering if now he's like, okay, I've played along with this as long as I can. We need to get you help. Or, alternatively, if he believed her... I don't think he actually believed her now. I think he was just trying to be helpful and open. But then when shit got real, he was like, okay, I can't support this delusion any longer. Which would be in keeping with kind of the shitty side he's shown. But I don't know. I really wanted him to kind of just trust her and engage with this, even if he didn't understand it. And he did it first. But I'm I'm worried that time is over. It's also possible that he does believe her and he's just like, nah, this shit's getting dangerous now. But I don't think that's true, because if he did really believe her, he'd be more open to the fact that she's talking to nobody, the fact that she hit the doorbell twice, things like that, he'd be more understanding of. I'm curious what the priest's role is going to be going forward. Because, like, in the grand scheme of things, when we look at the story as a whole, what was his role in the story? Because he brought out some really interesting character stuff from the mom this episode. And thematically, he seems to be building a layer there, but it hasn't quite come to a head yet. It's not a pointed thematic layer yet. But the idea of, like, hey, prayer is kind of like talking to nobody from an outsider's perspective. Maybe that's kind of what she's doing. So there's the comparison to what she's going through. But there's just been multiple sort of religious intersections with what she's going through. So it's interesting to see that. And I just find it so fascinating that he's a young guy. It reminds me a little of the hot priest from Fleabag. Like, to have just this young, charismatic priest that, I don't know, that it's not the sort of thing you expect from a Catholic priest. So, also, on a completely unrelated note, I love that the priest's hair is this, like, tangled like, the moment I saw the animation, I was like, oh my god, that's Tyler Posey, isn't it? And on the one hand, you don't have to animate characters to look like the voice actors, but this show really did. Like, Bob Odenkirk's character, when you look at the father, you're like, wait, where do I know him from? Based on sight. I mean, based on voice, too. But even based on sight, you could be like, hey, it's Better Call Saul! Like, so that's just a cool detail that they've done, where they actually managed to capture the essence of the voice actors in the animation. So, I know that's not really connected to anything I was really talking about directly. I was wrong about what prayer is referred to, but nevertheless, I really like that as the title of this episode, because it really was more about the outsider's perspective, and it's beginning to build that religious that theme of the religious intersection a little more. I wish I had an intelligent conclusion about this episode, but it kind of just blindsided me. The episode started in a place I didn't expect, and it ended in a place I didn't expect, and throughout, there were things happening that I did not expect. So, I really was not prepared for this episode, and it left on such an emotional note. But I don't know where this is going. I'm very interested to see where the show goes from here. So, I guess that's pretty much all I have to say. Come back next week and we'll check out another episode of Undone. And if you can't wait that long, click the link in the description. That'll take you to my Patreon page. You can get episodes up to 4 weeks early there, as well as my uncut reactions to episodes. And as always, please like and subscribe, because I'd love to have y'all coming back on the regular.